here. Let me see. Coraline missed me, so she's in the closet. Good morning, everybody. Okay, or I guess afternoon now. This is a mandala that we started on TikTok Live. Let me pull up my comments real quick. One second. There we go. Let's turn my voice off. Okay, so this is what we started yesterday on the Tiki-Taki. So we're going to continue on painting this. I did a little bit more since yesterday. I said I wanted to try not to put any swooshies in there, but here we are. Let me see. Okay, let me get going after I get baby wipes. And these all member lives are meant to, if you've got any general questions, I'm happy to answer them, just so that you can kind of see, if you've never seen mandala art, the behind the scenes of it all. So I was working on this part. So this is a custom color mix that I also mixed on the 2B yesterday. I wanted to try something a little less bright when it comes to the rainbow, the primary colors. This is just acrylic paint. Again, I custom mixed this rainbow. I used the primary colors, but I added another color in it to kind of tone the brightness down a little bit, to kind of cool it off. What's up, Asia? I know my scheduled time said noon. I don't know if you saw that, but I just needed to schedule it so I could copy the link. So I plan on getting on now. Did you get all your errands done yesterday? Hey, Tina. Hi, Tina. Hello, yeah. Yazin, hi. How are you? Hope I said your name right. I'm sorry. Hello, Terry. Just trying to stay away from swooshies. But I was trying to do I know I had these pin style swooshes, but I was trying to stay away from these guys, but can't stay away. I was gonna try to do all dots. What's up, Gabrielle? Good afternoon, everybody. I'll probably be on today until about 1:30 to make up some time. Yeah, Rebecca. So I needed to copy a link. So it's the only way I know how to do it, through Tubi. I'm still learning it. Because I haven't figured out a way to just share the link to Patreon. So I went on a little bit early. I figured you guys would get on. If I was by myself for a little bit, I was okay. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the Tubies. Yeah, give yourself a day of rest, dude. For sure. What's up, Kara? Yeah. Yeah, but plus I need to paint. I was ready to paint. But like I said, I figured if I were by myself for a little bit, I'd be okay. Coraline's knocking everything off the table because I didn't get to play with her this morning. So she's walking all over the place. Like I forgot her or something. Good morning, everybody. How is Mr. Man doing? Is he feeling better? Rebecca? Here she comes. Let me close this up. What are you doing? Yeah. She's like, where you been? I know you were saying he wasn't feeling too well yesterday. Get down. Here, I'll pet you and then get down. Go. Go, go, I pet you. That's the worst. It's hard to get them unstuffed because they can't do it themselves. Yes, it's all fixed. It's all better. Okay. Look, I told you. She's like, you didn't see me. I saw you this morning just for a little bit. And now your paws are wet because you put your paws in the water, in the paint water. Now go. Yeah, Tina, thank you. It's all better. I'm just very particular with my hair. Tina says, hi, Coraline. I'm telling you. She is a funny cat. Cats have such a personality. They're all so different too. I have these, this is like my favorite kind of metallic-y in the Nuvo drops. Where did it go? I was gonna put them in this little space here, but I can't get the style that I want in that. Oh, here we go. There's a certain way I want to do it. It's that antique rose I really like. I want to put that in here, but I don't know how I want to do it quite yet. Yeah, I was waiting for 35 minutes. I had to ask somebody, and then the owner came out and apologized and said she never does this. So I'm just gonna, it's a one-off, right? And she's like, dang, she's like, I don't know what, she's like, I never cut it so bluntly. She's like, I don't know what I was thinking yesterday. And she apologized, or not yesterday, but Wednesday. She apologized, so I can only, we're only human, right? Like, I may make mistakes too, so. And I know my hair is tough. It is. It's very coarse, it's very long, it's very thick. So if you're not used to dealing with my hair, I get it. Like, this isn't the first time. That's why I get such bad anxiety going to new people. And if Lily's here to answer your question, Lily, this is my first time, so I get it. People make mistakes, so I'm gonna give her another shot, Tina, because I've made mistakes, and I would hope somebody would give me a second chance. So she was very nice, she was very apologetic, so I'm just gonna move on, and that's it. It's fixed. I didn't see Cara's bunny. What? Did you post it? Cute. I still want to see that plant for the vines. You keep talking about the vines, and I want to see the vines. I want to see it put together. Oh, Juliana made a bunny. I think. Oh, the white one. I think we talked. Was that? Oh yeah. Another. There's so many. Well, actually, I think you guys are the. There's someone else that crochets too. I think you, Juliana. Oh no, you know who I'm thinking of. Asia, you do paper quilling. I was just thinking of someone different. Hello, thank you for the love. Thank you for the heart. Usually Juliana's on here, but like you said, Rebecca, I was supposed to get on at noon, so maybe she'll see it once noon hits. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do outside of this. I think I'm gonna try to keep the same pattern going around. I haven't done that not before, but in a while. Just kind of brought the pattern out. And this is probably the biggest petals I've done in dots like this in a while too. I know. There's so many of us out there that like stick together, you know? And everyone's so talented with their craft. So I get it. It's hard keeping up. Oh, thanks, Asia. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're not Rebecca. Stop it. Stop. There you go. Blame the baby Braino, because I know that was a thing. Like the especially when I was pregnant, like towards the end of my pregnancy, like I was very absent-minded, like very like things that I normally wouldn't do. And actually, my aunt picked up on it first because she started noticing like silly mistakes that I never made before. And she's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And I didn't know I was pregnant. She's like, "Are you pregnant?" And she's a psychiatrist. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And this is when I was pregnant with Brooklyn. And I'll never forget that. She's like, "Girl, go take a pregnancy test." And I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "This is like HR breach. You breach in HR, but you're family, so it's fine." Yeah, I was pregnant. Yeah, you're not. You're not. Stop it. Oh my gosh, Kara, hurry up. I want to see. I feel like you've been talking about it for months, but I also can't talk because look at me. What's up, Jenny? Hi, hi. How are you? I made it. And I was like, I'm going live today. I'm going to figure it out. Hopefully Mary gets on too, because she was asking about banded dots and stuff like that. And I told her I would show her, you know, and then I'll just make a little tutorial on it too, because I forget, you know, to go back over the basics, and that's just starting mandalas out. And it's probably, I think, the toughest in the respect of if you don't get it right, everything else gets thrown off. Just I guess the importance of making sure you get this part right. I'm trying to go fast, but I'm too slow. No, don't, because that's when all the mistakes happen. You know, I'm just messing. Kara, take your time. That's just the same thing here. Like if I were to rush, which I usually do towards the end of it, because I get excited to see it all finished, that's where I usually make all my mistakes. So don't rush. Do as I say, not as I do. Exactly. Gabrielle knows. Gabrielle's like, don't listen to her. It's true. You guys know. Yeah, no, take your time, because I'm sure you've seen it yourself here on live, Cara. Like when I get excited to finish, that's where I start making all the boo-boos. Good, I'm glad to hear it, Jenny. Tonight we go pick up Leah's friend from the airport, so she's very excited about that. They were on the phone last night, or last couple nights. I overheard them talking about what outfits to bring and like the weather, like what are we gonna do. And then I started hearing the plans they were making. I'm like, okay, so who's driving? Who's paying? But it's just so funny, you know. It's cute. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend? Just chilling. Not sure yet, Gabrielle. Yeah. Those are sometimes always better to just wing it. Woohoo! Those are always fun. I'm determined to join one of those lives one of these days. Get a little box. You know, my reels were like my funny reels. Me and this is how me and my friends communicate. We send each other reels, and my feed was like my For You page on Instagram was going off about karaoke and stuff like that. And one of them is that sound where it's like, it is 2 o'clock in the effing morning. But it was about karaoke when your mom friends are over and the kids come out of the bedroom like, hey, it is 2 o'clock in the morning, can we please go home? But the moms are like hanging out doing karaoke and stuff till 2 o'clock in the morning. But I sent that one. That was pretty funny, I thought, anyway. But that sound just cracks me up all the time. It just makes me think too, like when we were younger and our parents, like when we would have slumber parties and the parents would walk in and be like, it is 2 o'clock in the morning, it is time for bed. Ooh, nice. Nice. Takeout's always good. Still haven't been able to find I also haven't tried, but keep trying to draw up the courage to try this one Chinese restaurant. I'm like, I need Chinese food. That's like I love. Whenever I think of takeout, that's what I think of. I'm trying to think, are there any new movies out? Like the kids, we got them Zootopia. They've been on a Zootopia kick. The Zootopia 2, it's actually really good. Yeah, whose birthday? That's what I was gonna ask next. If you guys were chilling, staying in, I was gonna say like maybe a new movie or something would be cool. Yeah, if you like to watch kid movies, Zootopia was pretty good. It was cute. Not my birthday, but thank you. I'm gonna wait. Cara. So don't tell me anything. We'll catch up. I'll tell you when I binge watch it, and then don't tell me anything about Love Is Blind. Please. Please. We can gossip about it when I watch it. I can't wait every Wednesday. Is it every Wednesday? Or Thursday, whatever it is. That was fun talking about it last year, but oh my gosh, or last season. Now they're starting to roll out with more, but my goodness. All right, let's see. So I'm going to repeat orange, red, orange. I'm going to keep the same. What do I want to do here? I think I just want to keep the same pattern. I think that's what I want to do. Kind of go a little bit more simple. I don't want to go too cray. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I'm not even going to try to think about it. So it's nice. I can do whatever I want. Do whatever I want. I think that was a 10 or an 11, actually. Definitely not a 14. This looks good enough. Okay, tell me one thing, Cara. Is it juicy? Are people in love already? Can you see? Okay, that's it. That's all I want to know. Are they already falling in love? That's it. That's all I want to know. Dang it. Now I want to watch it. Cars watching it so we can gossip about it. Fine. I might do it. Oh, is he okay? Oh, I think you did say he wasn't feeling too well. Yeah, take it easy. And all these I did larger dots because I'm going to layer them up with like, so this will get orange, yellow, and then smaller. I think I want to do that was my idea, but you know, I always end up changing it. So we'll see. That was kind of my thought with why I went so big. Oh. See, yeah, they're falling in love quicker and quicker. I don't know if it's just they're scared. Did the last couple, Cara, did they? Because there was a couple that got engaged. Like, oh no, they didn't. They didn't make it. It was the Russian dude and the Brazilian girl. They did not make it, and I thought they were gonna make it. Dang, I was gonna say. Okay, so I already proved my theory wrong. Dang. No hands. Don't report anybody. The new Predator movie on Disney. Ooh. I like the Predator versus Alien movies. Did we watch it? I feel like Brian and I, or maybe that was the last one. Oh, the Predator, the new one. That's the one with the they kind of hold on, the trailer zooms in on Earth. The baby's probably trying to grab the phone, Cara. Wanting to play with the phone. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I feel like GI issues, like, those are the worst. It can be the worst. Yeah, not fun. Mary! Okay, do you want me to show you? Promised I would show you. I was telling everybody what we were talking about, like trying to do the bands and stuff. And I think I am going to do a little mini tutorial. And then, because it is important to make sure you get those first set of bands just right, or else everything else kind of falls apart. Okay, so then I'll just make a video, Mary. I need to do something like that anyway, because I forget to go back to the basics. So I'll make a little toot tutorial, and I should be able to just get it all in one sitting, so I don't have to edit. I don't have kids screaming in the background, so I should be able to do it. Yeah, he didn't mean to. He's just trying to grab the phone. I know babies are so clumsy with their hands. You know, they're still learning. Not clumsy, but they don't have that control over their hands and fingers still. So they just hope for the best. I hope I can grab it. I had something in my paint. Hold on. There you are. Let me get it. Come on. And Buddha working. There it is. Come on. Be nice. Hold on. There we go. So good. That'll force me to make one of those tutorials. So that works out. I know, that's why I was that's why I finished. I was like, wait, no, tutorial, not tutorial. I gotta be careful on here. Be careful what I say, because you guys like to capitalize on that stuff. Listen, I ain't shy, I'll tell you. I'll own it. Okay, yellow. Okay, let's start with this size. Hello, Jess. Continuing on with our mandala here. I went pretty big that first. No, maybe I go backwards this time. Dang. Marcy, I'm already going back on what I just said about not wanting brushwork and stuff. I can't stay away. It was corrected. It was. It is all better now. She was super nice. She was super apologetic, so I'm just gonna, it's fixed, it's done. I feel better. Thank you for asking. We're good. She's like, yeah, I didn't know. She's like, I don't know. She's like, I usually don't do that. She's like, I don't know what I was thinking. So we all make mistakes, so it's all good. Hello, Jess. I love how YouTube says Chaos Jess said hi. It's just very like, you know, like I said hi already, Jess. Like when someone came on, someone we didn't know, then I realized I looked at my phone that they were waving, kind of like on Instagram. I'm like, okay, I didn't see you say hi the first time, but then I realized. Oh my god, baby giggles are so cute. Even like kids as they get older, when they belly laugh and it's like a genuine laugh, I love when the kids do that. Let me get some water. Oh, okay, yep, I see. Yep, I see you, Jess. That's why. Just like, I'm not seeing me. Nope. Yeah, oh, I always had like, when they were little, they would grip the washcloths because, you know, they have tight grips. So when they were teething or, you know, super slobbery, I would, when their hand would open, I'd stick a washcloth in their hand and they don't let go. And then they start gnawing on the washcloth. So I kept them dry, or tried to anyway. Yeah, I just don't want to go through this again with somebody else. Now that she knows what I want and knows, you know, I've been late to work before, so you know, I've done no shows for lives. Like let's be real, you know. So it is what it is, and it's all good. My hair is fixed, and I am painting with you guys, so we are Gouda. Okay. Oh, this one's stringy. This yellow. I really like. Oh, did you guys see Kimber's rainbow palette? How different they look. How cool is that? If you haven't seen it, you guys should go see it. She posted it um on her TikTok. But it's so cool to see her vibrancy and then just how different they look. Looked like she also used like an ultramarine blue. That's what it looked like to me, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up adding brush strokes. Dang it. Because I like this little, see this little space here? So this would be like the perfect little space to do a backwards brush stroke like this. Dude, I love any sort of cheese. The funkier, the better. Just so you know. If you have charcuterie at the house and I'm coming over, the funkier, the better. The weirder, the better. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's just so different. I'm like, finally, someone else is doing cool backgrounds. Yeah, don't sleep on fun backgrounds, man. Black is, is cool, but once you start venturing out into colored backgrounds, it's hard to go back. I wasn't too sure with this one, the rainbow. I didn't want to do too much. I considered it, and I was like, not sure what color I would do for a rainbow background like this. So unless I did like an ombre, but then I would have to keep, in my mind, try to keep similar colors on top of whatever color ombre is on the bottom. You know what I mean? Kimber's is pretty. She's got very bright, bold colors. Yeah, if you guys don't follow Kimber, you should. She plays with color a lot too. It's nice to see someone doing that. Technology can be rude. Why? Oh, because because it's not letting Jess say hi to you. I think I just followed her, Terry, on TikTok. Mandala Lisa. I think I just followed her on TikTok. Hi, Kathy. Happy Thursday. Thursdays used to be Thirsty Thursday for me back in my day, but not anymore. No, thank you. Yeah, dude, once you do it and you're comfortable with it, that's why we didn't do a single black background last year for our birth flowers class, because I wanted you guys to become comfortable with colored backgrounds. We haven't done like an ombre style yet, but we did do that like November. I've always wanted to create like a Zentangle style mandala like background. So we're getting close to that point where I think we should do an ombre background. Oh, poured, like resin pour? Yeah, resin's fun to paint on too, but you gotta be careful because sometimes does your paint soak into it, or do you paint directly on your pour, your resin? Is that what? Oh, okay, so I need to see what she's working on then. But yeah, I just followed her. She popped up on my For You page. So yeah, I'll look at her page and see what she's if she what she is doing, because yeah, I don't see very many people working on colored backgrounds. It looks like it's starting to become more popular, which is nice. Well, I'd say Zentangle, but it's not. I don't know how to describe that November one, Asia. Where is it? I just took a picture of it. This one. I say Zentangle, but that's not really right. But I did not Zentangle, but just each band is a different color. But a lot of that's not Zentangle, but yeah, each band like this base took us I think it took us 2.5 hours just for the base. I think I was like, oh, it's only gonna take an hour, and then we did it. But we did different bands of colors going around. Oh, the acrylic pour. Yeah, those are fun. I haven't done one of those in a long time. I did pumpkins when I first started. It was fun. And there's the pores smooth too, which is nice. So you don't really have to do sanding at all. Do you use DecoArt pour? That magic pour stuff? I've got some here. This stuff, right? Oh, Fluid Art. That's what it's called. Fluid Art. This stuff is ready to go. Yeah, these are fun. I'll have to look, Rebecca. I'll look. Yeah, not Zentangle. I don't know how to explain that. Usually Jess explains stuff for me. Jess, help me. Yeah, that's a pretty background too. And then anything left over, I would put on rocks and I would paint on rocks. I did a really cool yellow and teal and red one way back when. Okay, let's see. Next. Yeah, have fun with your backgrounds. Backgrounds don't always have to be black. Do I want to do... I said I wanted to do brush strokes, didn't I? Let me just double check. Whatever, I'm doing it. I said I was going to, so I'm going to do it. Let's do some brush strokes. Go backwards. 3, 0. So it looks like the brushes that Colleen from Dots of Love Canada is sending, they look kind of similar to Thoughtful Dots, so I'm interested to see what the difference is, if there's even a difference. But they're just, so we'll see once they come in. All right, my water cup, let me move this. Oh, you mix your own, even better. Even better. See, I don't even know where to start with that ready-made stuff. I'm sure you just thin it down. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to get into that stuff. But I actually got those in a giveaway, and that's the only reason why I have those. DecoArt had a giveaway. Yes, you are, Jess. Come on. You always help me out when I'm at a loss of words. What she means to say is, you're like my translator. Can you see? Yes, okay. I'll watch. And tell Colleen she needs a tiki-taki too. I don't know if she has TikTok. So that's how we met, was on Instagram. Ooh, I'll have to go see. Yeah, fluid art was pretty big when mandala art was starting to take off too. I don't see very many fluid artists anymore. They used to be all over my feed. Don't keep everything now, Rebecca. I love that. It's me on canvas. Oh, yay, Terry. You're starting to use your brush more. Do you have a favorite? Are you using Demi's? Yeah, I'm excited to see the difference. Yeah, that's exciting. Once you're like, I got it. Yeah, don't give up on brushworks. Like I'm sure you've heard before. It took me like 6 months to just be comfortable enough to show. And I wasn't even using the right brush, but I still have them because every now and then I'll use them. Nice. It's exciting. Oh, Love you back. I don't know. I think about it all the time, you know, and they're like, "Oh, you just paint at home." And I was like, "Yeah, well, in some ways, I think this art saved me because having a baby during COVID, you know, each kid I had, definitely had postpartum depression. I don't like taking meds. I did that when I was younger. I started back, when I was older, when even when Brian and I were together, and he was like, "You're like a zombie." He was like, "You're not yourself. Like you're like okay, like very like go with the flow." Like and he was like, "But it wasn't you." He was like, "It was." He was like, "You're like a zombie." He was like, "It was kind of weird." Like he would say something like almost expecting me to react, but that reactiveness was gone, and kind of like he was like, "You were just kind of like okay," and he was like, "What?" You kept two of what? Oh, of your own art. I've kept all of them. They're still here. They're like my friends. I think I'm gonna go this way. It's a little bit harder just because I don't have anywhere to place my hand in this little lip here, so I'll go this way. Yep, me too, Terry. Gives me something to do during the day. I mean, I played like video games and stuff, and I made friends through the gaming world, and a lot of my friends game too, and that's fun and all, but I needed something else. I was also staying up like super late, but also, you know, newborns, like they're up. I would wear Declan until he would fall asleep. You know, it's crazy to think 6 years of painting. I've been on social media that long, but like actually painting with you guys, I think we've been together for at least 4 years, which is crazy to think. Like we've been talking like this, you know? I know this is my calm. So I feel bad when I speak negatively sometimes on here. Mary and I were talking about that a little bit, and I feel guilty about putting my stress on you guys, and that's not fair because I know this art, you know, helps people. So my bad. Hi, Juliana. What's up? We were talking about you. All good things. All good things. Promise. Scout's honor. But we were talking about you. And this cute little bunny. Rebecca said it's super cute. I think I saw you posted on IG. That's the one with the overalls, right? Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, I saw Tina's name, so I thought for sure. I knew I knew what was coming from Mary. And then I see Tina's name. You've been awfully nice to me, Tina. No, I know, but that's not fair to not, you know, whatever you guys are going through. So I appreciate that. Tina's been helping me a lot lately. I know. Oh my gosh, man, you're making me think I want to play again. I don't have time. I don't have time. Just slowly start like fading off of here. Where is she? Rebecca starts fading out too. Oh, thank you guys. Really? Oh yeah, that's true, Mary. Mary's like, I don't even know what the heck she's talking about. So, oh, that's funny. We were talking about the cute bunny. Oh gosh, Coraline's hair is on here. I think. Yeah. Oh, bastard. Okay. Like she doesn't bother me in the middle of the night all the time. Let me go grab some tweezers real quick. Oh, you put the carrot with it? Oh my god, so cute. Mm-mm. Might just... Oh, there we go. There it is. I was gonna say, we might just have to leave it. I need to fix that brush stroke, though. That cannot stay. Yeah, they turned out great, right? Yeah, it's crazy how one color can cool them all down. And I was trying to figure out the word for it. And it's cooling it down. Brown cooled it down. Fix this. Then let's paint. Oops. Sometimes I should. I'm just gonna fix it. That little curve. Okay. All right. Let me. So green. Bleh. Bleh. Yep, it's all good. My face is framed out beautifully. My hair is all even in the back. It's got the nice little VU shape it should have in the back. It doesn't. When the girl, listen, when the kids are laughing like, "Oh, I didn't see that," like yikes, then you know. But it's good. She was able to fix it, and she was really nice about it. You know, it could be awkward in the chair, but she did not make it feel awkward, so that was good. Thank you for asking. It's all better now. Love how I say I'm not going to do something and I did it anyway. No swooshies, no. So I'm trying to remember the last time I just put all dots. It's been a long, very long time. Oops. Just make sure we're good. I don't have any calls. Nope. That's good. Alright, starting to think like what I want to do next and kind of keeping in mind I need to close this gap and that sort of thing. So when I get quiet, that's usually why, because I'm trying to figure out what my next move is. Oh, gross. Hey, I think you're onto something, Rebecca. I would be into those. I'm sold. Oh, God. Nope. Nope, nope. That is so funny. That is so funny. Whew. Bro. If these kids only knew the things we did for them and had to deal with. And continue to. LOL. Oh, good. It's the same for here then. It's the same for here. It's not some weird number. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Funny, not funny, because I'm not there, so it's funny. That's good to know. The emergency line's the same number as ours. Good, that's easy to remember. Reverse. So this last color is purple, and then I'm gonna see. Whoops, that was way too much. Yeah, you don't want your paint to be dripping off of your brush. I need to be mindful of the time too, because I can feel myself getting into a little painting rhythm. And I'm used to starting early so I could go over time, but today I cannot go over the time. Hello, Debbie! What's up? I just started at like 11:45, 11:40. I was late today. I think this is the old brush, I can tell. Where's my newer one? You start to get to know your brushes very, very well, and I believe this is the old one. Let me see here. That's a 2, that's 3, 3. Here's my other 2. Yeah, I think this is the old one. Let me see. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe not. No, actually. We'll see. This one feels different. Yeah, this color is like an iced plum. Really like this one. The brown and the blue, or the purple and the blue. Oops. Oh, I think this is the right one. Sometimes I used to add white, but I don't know if I want to add white in here. It's like my contrasting color. I think I want to just use champagne, I think. What, Mama? Hi. What? I know you miss me. You're obsessed with me. I'm obsessed with you too. You want to sit in my seat? You can sit in my seat. I love her little, like, meow. Like, she, like, kind of, like, purr meows. It's really cute. Oh, there's a picture. I'm going to post it on, in our little chat of Brooklyn, like, messing with the cat in the mirror, and she's, like, talking to her and, like, holding her and stuff. It's really funny. Oh, did I take a video? I can't remember. I have to look back at my camera reel. She's like so obsessed. They're both obsessed with each other. I think she's obsessed with me, but they're entirely obsessed with each other. It's really funny. I'm cheating, but it's okay. Picked up my brush because I felt my bristles kind of separating like they are right now. I'm gonna get off the brush real quick. Oh, nice. So they have a 4-day weekend. No, they have school Friday. Leah does not have school, but the little ones do, which um, I don't I don't understand. But yeah, the middle school and elementary schools are not on the same schedules. But Leah is off, and that's why her friend's coming into town because they're off Friday too, um, in Vegas. So that's why her friend's able to come out. But I don't know if it's just middle school, if also the elementary school kids are out in Vegas. But yeah, we have school. I'll grab some water. Okay. What do I want to do? Yeah, I got some in my eye. 1 second. 1 second. Let me check my eye. Got a little fuzzy in my eye. Yeah, I think it might be here. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was like a little hair in my eye. Okay, better now. It's killing me. All right. Ooh, let me close this. All right. Okay. Just gonna do what I normally do. Oh, not orange though. Just going back through, cycling the colors. Look, maybe there was something on my brush, that's why. I think there was. But now it's on here, so that's okay. Got it out. Rebecca, do we need to send help? So I'm going back over this, just trying to get it to arch a little bit more out, but it's okay. No, I did too far out. Maybe. It's so funny how differently each side looks. So, or like how the paint comes off. I don't know if it's me, the brush. Let me switch back to the other brush. Let's see. Maybe it's this brush. Maybe this brush is tired of working. I didn't give my tools any pep talks today, so maybe that's why it's not cooperating. It just feels like I'm doing, like I'm having to do a lot of work with trying to control my brush strokes, so that's why I'm switching. So I'm gonna give that one a rest a little bit and see. I don't know if it's the paint or the brush. Okay, yeah, that feels better. Okay, good. No, I think a lot of this too with brushes is feel. So I definitely feel a difference with how the paint is gliding off the brush. So it was good that I had. It just felt stiff. Okay, next color. That means this is probably the older one. So I'm gonna put this over here. There's nothing wrong with it. I gotta kind of try to control it a little bit better. Maybe clean it. Maybe I need to clean it. It's time for a bath. All right. Orange. Let me see. Thinking about how I want to do this next. So, nope, gotcha. All right, these are at the bottom of the bottle. That's why there's a lot of boogers in there. have them cascading down. And then that yellow will have kind of like right about here, above and between. So I'm like right in between here. So I guess I didn't line my brush up enough. I'm just gonna go right back over it. I'll try to grab more. Check. Good. Yes. So funny, I don't feel like I'm holding it any differently. Maybe it's the paint. It's gonna bother me. Oh, but it doesn't matter. It's getting covered up anyway. It does not matter. Ooh, I just got a kind of a good idea, like having like a gold mandala center and then having rainbows, like kind of like this pattern, kind of come bursting off of the side of it, kind of like a sun, but like the rays are like rainbows. I don't know. Kind of cool. Thanks, Asia. I think this music is helping. I hate to admit that because I like screamo music and hood rap. I like rap. And again, but I think this music is helping. Well, who was it that said that yesterday? I think it was Ray. It's probably because of this music you're listening to. Probably. Also, I really like that music. I was listening in the car to Young Money, Kanye, Drake. I don't get to the girls like that music, but you know, I gotta be careful. A lot of bad words in there. And that mom with that car blasting that music. You turned my volume off, Terry. You sure it's not just because of me? I'm just kidding. No, I get it. I get it. I do try to change it up a little bit, but you know, sometimes I'm in a mood. But yeah, no, I I think that's why I don't feel as angry today. I hate to admit that. Uh, if Ray gets back on tomorrow, I'll tell her. You know what? I think you were right. I know. I'm just kidding, Terry. I know. I know what you mean. Yet it's not for everyone. Truly, it's just in that mood. It's funny because Kimber mentioned yesterday too. Um, how like we chose the same color palette, like same rainbow color palette, but ours are just so different. Like it really tells you kind of like the mood. Like I'm cheerful, but wanted to go a little bit more, you know, like a cooler, you know, rainbow. Not as bright. Okay, let's see. Yellow. I'm gonna use a 0 this time though. I need to get around the bend. So the bend meaning here. So I'm gonna go with a little bit longer. Even like this yellow, and I don't even like yellow. So I'm gonna go like right about here, I think. Okay, breathe. I think I might just stay on one side. And then we'll come back to the other side. So I paused there because I wanted to make sure. So I have like a little reference point I'm looking at for where I need to point my brush and when I need to like turn. So I just wanted to make sure my eyes were where they needed to be. So I'll kind of like look ahead to where I need to be, is what I'm getting at. And I'll also just make sure like my brush is steady, because if I feel like it's gonna slip, I just need to make sure I have control of it. Okay, whoa. You would just look so sneaky without brushwork. Just laughing at myself because I say nothing and I just do what I say I don't want to do. Yellow's gonna do this. Oh, I just made it worse. But if I have to, I'll go back over it. Because I used bright yellow for this one. So bright yellow is one of those. If you want to make it less translucent, Maybe adding some white to it or something. I think I've done white. Not too much though, because then I'll just change the color, the shade. Oh, me liking. Okay. Let me see. I have to be careful because this is all wet. I'm gonna bring it closer to my body. Maybe not. Okay. Nope. Already doesn't feel right, so I'm gonna go back this way. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off the Lazy Susan so it doesn't tip. So I'm just gonna have to pick up and turn. What time is it? Okay, we're good still. Okay. Once you get your like that muscle memory down, when you switch sides, it'll start going by smoothly, going more smoothly, but it's tough switching sometimes. And it's not even in the right spot. Okay, so let me fix this. Baby wipe. Handy dandy baby wipes. We'll forever have them in the house. So I think what I can do, where's my... There it is. Just try from this angle. Let's just try it. So maybe I could see better. It's because this lip here, it's hard for me to find somewhere comfortable to rest my hand without putting it in wet paint. So I'm about here. That's so much better. So I'm gonna cheat here. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, let me try again on this side and see what happens. Oh, my stomach is growling. Sorry, that was my tummy. It's okay though. It will live. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That was not. I did not like that. Okay, let me see if I can switch sides. It's okay. Let me just. Okay. This is not wet, right? This is not wet. Let me see if I can find a place where I can rest my hand without. Nope. Let me try again this way. Okay, that looks even. Okay. I'll probably have to go over the yellow again. Okay. And once the yellow dries, I'll just do another coat over it so that we can't see the base color, that black coming through. Ah! Switch on tools to, again, I'll just be in. Just wanted this to be a little bit more round. A little more yellow. Okay. Yeah, so we'll let the yellow dry and then we'll come back and go back over it. Okay, green. Oh, you hear my stomach. It's fine though. I'll drink water. Also, I need time to think what I want to do next. What if I went a little bit higher? That will leave this awkward space above. If I did it like that, I think I should just stay low. Green. Okay. Okay, Rebecca, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. I mean, I'll be on tomorrow, but just saying, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I need to see. Put the balloon out. I'm gonna leave that empty for now. So I want to do quick blue ones and then start purple on top again. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'll just do quick blue ones real quick. This is. Oh my gosh, my stomach is ridiculous right now. Let me start the music back up again. So it's like commercial. A little advertisement for you. No, that's okay. Okay, I like how that looks like it. Get the blue, there it was. Right, cool. Now. Okay, let me see what I want to do next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. Let's just stick with that purple. Purple. 11.5 over the line. I have to go over just a little bit because I need this. Let me get my Lazy Susan real quick. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to scoot over just a little bit here. So a plan for underneath here. I'm gonna go lower. Let me see. Okay. That's where we want to be. And I'm going over a little bit because I want to be able to dot nicely down between the brush strokes. So that's why I'm kind of not going directly over the line on some of these. Thank you, Asia. I feel like rainbow colors, you can't go wrong, right? A little air bubble underneath. Yo. Okay, move. I know. It just makes it easier. It takes the thinking out of it, right? Just stick to the Roy G. Biv. Can't go wrong. like there's 6 different colors you have to work with, Asia. So I normally work with like 5 to 7. I feel like the more colors I have, the better. Makes it, I don't know if that sounds crazy or not, but I prefer more, excuse me, than less. Let me put my computer in. Take this off the charger real quick, you guys. Plug in my computer. Where did I go? Here we are. I had such a weird dream last night. I can't remember what it was, but you know how your dream is just, it feels so real. I had one of those last night, but I don't know what it was. But I can feel it. It's weird. It's this music. Can't remember what the heck it was. But I feel like I can still feel it. Yeah, but like the kind of dream, Kara, like, I mean, that where you continue to feel whatever that emotion was, like through it, but you just can't remember what it was about. It's weird. I feel like I should remember. Dreams are so crazy. I wish well, there are probably more documentaries out, but I haven't been able to find them. I need to look and see. Wish I would do more like research documentaries on dreams. They're kind of crazy. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I wanted to, that's kind of like why I wanted to play around with this one. I wanted to, show off rainbows aren't just bright, I enjoy the pastel version of the rainbow too a lot. Thank you, Kara. I don't think so. I don't know if if I have, I don't remember. Um, I don't know. I know I've been able to wake myself up out of a dream. I have been able to do that, but to change it, I don't know that I've ever done that. Like I know I've felt in a dream, if I don't like something, depending on what it is, I'll either wake myself up or maybe I have, I just don't remember. Whatever it was, I can still feel it. It's so weird. I don't know if I like it or not. Like in your dream, that's what you would do? You would use a static screen and start over? Oh, so if a dream, like if you knew like what was coming, like I've had some of the same dreams. Oh, so maybe I have, like, if I've had the same dream and I know what to expect, yeah, I'll either wake myself up or maybe that's how I change it. I wake myself up, but maybe I'm not actually awake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dreams are crazy. Now I want to go see if there are any like documentaries, like recent ones on like sleep studies and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, Asia. Okay, let's see. No, this music's got me kind of like thinking differently right now. It's weird. All right, let's see. Thinking. How would I do that? Let me draw this out real quick because It's making me sleepy too, you guys. What the heck? Let me see. Where'd my pencil go? Lapicera, ¿dónde estás? There you are. I found you. So if I were to do something like this, right? This is not perfect by no means. So if I end up doing something like this, I would need to get something. I'll do my huge here. Just like a smaller version of it. Like brushwork. Okay. Just go with it. I just need to figure out what I want to do on the outside too. So I'm gonna try to bring this back over. Smidgen. Oh, like we all go to the same place, Jess? And it's called Mall World? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what sucks. You can't really, recall sometimes what your dream was about. That'd be crazy if we're all like in the same. I always wonder about that. I don't know, I asked Brian if I have a dream about Brian, and I ask him like, "Hey," and he's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I was always curious about that. That's what they describe. Oh dang, I need to find something for me to watch because now I'm interested. I didn't drink my tea last night though either because I was so tired anyway that after I read Declan his books I was like, dang, I am tired. I was asleep by 8:45 last night, I think. 8:45. 9, I don't know. I was toast. But there was a point to me telling you that, but I already forgot. Anywho. Aw, thank you, Kara. That's really nice. Oh, I didn't drink my tea last night, so I was surprised by my dream. That was my point. I don't know what my dream was about, but it was not emotionally intense, but I could feel it. It wasn't, I don't know how to describe it. Weird. That's it. Hey, throw my cousin Alexander, my baby cousin Alexander in there. He's still at the in the children's hospital. They've got him on the heart and lung, unfortunately, and the lung transplant list. So now they're trying to figure out how to. They need to get him to his weight, to a certain weight, um, to be able to go through with the surgery like this. And he's only a year and some change old. So if you could do that, pray for them, Cara. Pray that he can hit his weight, whatever his weight goal is, and you know, as sad as it is for him to need, another kid's heart and lungs. Fortunately, he needs. So after these red dotties, I'm gonna get off. I gotta go get the children. I gotta go get them. They cannot walk home. Brooklyn's asking to ride the bus. And I'm like, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Because that means Declan would ride the bus too. I don't know. I said I would think about it next year. Thanks, Asia. Yep, that's what we need. That's what we need next, is for him to hit whatever weight that is, so he's strong enough to go through such a freaking big surgery. Ooh, me likey this one. This makes my eyes and my heart happy. It's the rainbow. It's just bright enough, but not too bright. Me is happy. So tomorrow I'll see you guys on TikTok. Let me fix this guy. I will have small humans here, but not the tiny ones. The older ones home. So I might not be on as long. Maybe I'll get on a little bit earlier so that I can take them to lunch before we get the kids. Have some like big kid adult time before we get the little ones. That's my thought. Yeah, but dude, he's tough. The surgeons, Jess, were saying they're surprised that whatever stats they look at are so low because he's so active. So active. Like, you would not know that he needs those things. It's crazy. So they were surprised. They thought for sure. But after he had his heart attack right before Christmas, that was like, they were like, okay, yeah, it's time to go. Not crazy to say a baby had a heart attack. That's ridiculous. But anywho, thank you guys for being here. I hope you had fun. If I miss you tomorrow, have an awesome day. Okay, yeah, just in case it cuts off early. All right, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might get on a little bit earlier because I'm definitely probably going to get off at noon. So I'll probably get on earlier. I just don't know how early. So just make sure you watch bell thing on the tiki-talkie. Bye. What was that? Ooh, creepy. It's the music. Okay, bye Tina. Bye Jess. Bye Cara. Bye Juliana. Bye Asia. Bye Terry if you're still here. Bye Debbie. And anybody else if I missed anybody. Jenny. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow on TikTok. Bye. Oh, bye, Gabrielle. Okay.